This year presents a blank canvas, ready for you to paint the masterpiece of your life. Your goals are not mere wishes, but the blueprint of the reality you are destined to create. Understand this truth. All things begin in the unseen realm of the mind before they manifest in the physical world. Through the power of imagination, faith in the invisible, and alignment with your higher self, you hold the key to shaping your destiny. This is the year to rise above doubt and embrace the creative force within you. The power of imagination is the cornerstone of your creative ability, the force that transforms the invisible into the tangible. To imagine is not merely to daydream or entertain fleeting thoughts, but to consciously design your future. Your imagination is the canvas on which you paint the reality you wish to experience. Every great achievement, every innovation, and every remarkable shift in human history began as an image in someone's mind. This creative faculty is the divine gift that sets you apart, enabling you to shape the world rather than merely react to it. Imagine for a moment that your desires are not distant or unattainable, but already fulfilled. Picture yourself living the life you yearn for. See it, feel it, and let it saturate your consciousness. This act is more than wishful thinking. It is the act of creation itself. What you vividly imagine with belief becomes the blueprint for the reality that unfolds before you. The mind does not distinguish between what is vividly imagined and what is experienced as physical reality. This mind does what it makes us do, or this is what a person raises to a point of calm, composed control. It responds to the dominant images and emotions you impress upon it. When you use your imagination in this deliberate way, you are aligning yourself with the creative laws of the universe. There is a profound truth in the statement, as within, so without. The images and emotions you hold within yourself inevitably project outward, shaping the circumstances of your life. If you imagine lack, limitation, or failure, you unconsciously summon these experiences into your reality. If you imagine aham, serenity, satisfaction, and peace. But if you imagine abundance, success, and joy, you align yourself with these frequencies, attracting them into your life like a magnet. Many people allow their imagination to run on autopilot, unconsciously replaying fears, doubts, and limiting beliefs. They do not realize that this mental repetition is planting seeds that will grow into unwanted outcomes. But you have the power to take control. You can consciously direct your imagination toward the life you wish to create. Begin by asking yourself, what does my ideal life look like? What does it feel like? Do not concern yourself with the how. Your only task is to see the end result clearly and hold it firmly in your mind. Persist in this vision, even when outer circumstances seem unchanged. Your imagination is not subject to the limitations of the physical world. It operates beyond time and space, molding reality from the inside out. The outer world is merely a reflection of the inner world, a mirror of your persistent thoughts, beliefs, and imaginings. Change the inner, and the outer must follow. Consider this. Every time you visualize a goal or dream, you are planting a seed. You may not see the results immediately, but know that the process is unfolding beneath the surface. Just as a seed must be nurtured with water, sunlight, and care, your visions must be nurtured with faith, emotion, and persistence. Doubt is the equivalent of uprooting the seed, while belief is the force that ensures its growth. Feel the reality of your desires as if they are already true. Imagination, combined with feeling, is the key to manifestation. Emotion is the fuel that powers your creative process, turning static images into dynamic realities. As you imagine yourself living your desired life, let the emotions of gratitude, joy, and fulfillment flood your being. These feelings are not mere reactions, they are the indicators of your faith and alignment with your vision. The beauty of imagination is that it requires no external resources, no permission, and no conditions. It is yours to use at any time, regardless of where you are or what your circumstances may be. In the quiet of your mind, you can retreat to your inner sanctuary, where all things are possible. You can build castles, travel the world, achieve greatness, and live in abundance, all within the realm of your imagination. And as you dwell in these experiences mentally, they begin to crystallize into form. Do not underestimate this power. It is the same force that has built empires, cured diseases, and inspired revolutions. It is the creative spark within you, the divine essence, that connects you to infinite possibilities. When you harness the power of imagination, you become the architect of your destiny, shaping your life with purpose and intention. This year, resolve to use your imagination consciously and deliberately. Let go of limiting beliefs and self imposed barriers. See yourself not as you are, but as you wish to be. Imagine your goals vividly, persist in your vision, and trust in the unseen forces that bring your desires to fruition. You are more powerful than you realize, and your imagination is the key to unlocking that. Faith in the invisible is the foundation upon which all creation rests. It is the unwavering trust in the unseen forces that orchestrate the outcomes of your life. Everything that exists in the physical world once began as an invisible idea, a thought held in the mind of its creator. To have faith in the invisible is to recognize that the true essence of life is not bound by what your senses perceive, but by what your inner conviction declares to be true. This faith is not blind optimism. It is a deliberate acknowledgement of the power within you to shape reality. When you plant a seed in the ground, you do not immediately see the roots forming or the growth taking place beneath the soil. Yet you trust that the process is unfolding. This trust is the essence of faith in the invisible. Similarly, when you set a goal or envision a desired outcome, you may not see evidence of it right away. The physical world may appear unchanged, and circumstances may even seem contrary to your vision. But faith assures you that what you have sown in your mind will manifest in due time if you hold steadfast to your belief. The power of faith lies in its ability to transcend doubt and fear. It is easy to believe in what you can see and touch, but true transformation begins when you believe in what has yet to materialize. Faith bridges the gap between where you are and where you desire to be. It calls into existence that which is not yet visible, pulling the unseen into the realm of the seen. Your faith is the evidence of things not yet visible, the certainty of things hoped for. To cultivate faith in the invisible, you must quiet the noise of the outer world and tune into the voice of your inner self. This requires a shift from relying solely on your physical senses to trusting the guidance of your imagination and intuition. The outer world may present challenges, setbacks, or delays, but these are not indicators of failure. They are opportunities to strengthen your conviction. Faith is not about ignoring reality, but about choosing to focus on the higher reality you are creating. Doubt is the greatest adversary of faith. When you entertain thoughts of doubt, you weaken your connection to the invisible forces working on your behalf. Doubt arises when you rely too heavily on logic and reason, seeking proof before believing. But faith does not operate in the realm of logic. It operates in the realm of possibility. To have faith is to trust that the unseen is as real as the seen, that the formless is as powerful as the formed. Faith is not passive. It is an active force that compels you to move forward with confidence, even when the path ahead is unclear. It inspires you to take steps toward your goals, trusting that the way will be revealed as you go. When you act in faith, you align yourself with the flow of creation, allowing the universe to support and guide you. Each action taken in faith reinforces your belief and brings you closer to your desired outcome. The beauty of faith is that it does not require you to know how your desires will come to pass. The how is not your responsibility. Your role is to believe in the end result and take inspired action when prompted. Faith allows you to release control and surrender to the infinite intelligence that governs all things. This surrender is not a sign of weakness, but a demonstration of trust in the process of life. Faith in the invisible also requires patience. Just as a tree does not grow to its full height overnight, the realization of your desires takes time. Impatience can lead to frustration and doubt, but patience allows you to remain steadfast in your belief. Trust that everything is unfolding in divine timing and resist the urge to force or rush the process. This year, let faith in the invisible be your guiding principle. Trust in the unseen forces that work tirelessly to bring your visions to life. Know that every thought, every feeling, and every act of faith is shaping your reality, even if you cannot yet see the results. As you cultivate this faith, you will discover a profound sense of peace and assurance, knowing that the life you desire is already on its way to you. Faith is not just a belief, it is the certainty that the invisible is more powerful than the visible, the assurance that your dreams are destined to become your reality. Alignment with your higher self is the act of connecting with the deepest, most authentic part of who you are. It is about living in harmony with your true purpose, the unique calling that resonates with your soul. When you align with your higher self, your actions, thoughts, and emotions flow effortlessly toward the fulfillment of your life's greatest potential. This alignment is not something external that you must search for. It is an internal state of being, a return to the essence of who you truly are. Your higher self is the version of you that exists beyond ego, fear, and limitation. It is the voice of intuition, the guiding presence that whispers truth and clarity in moments of uncertainty. It does not operate from a place of lack or doubt, but from a place of abundance and unwavering faith in your ability to create a meaningful life. Aligning with your higher self means tuning out the noise of societal expectations, fleeting desires, and external pressures, and instead listening to the quiet wisdom within. To align with your higher self, you must first cultivate self awareness. Take the time to reflect on your values, passions, and desires. What truly matters to you? What makes your heart sing and your spirit come alive? These are the clues that point to your purpose. Your higher self will never lead you astray, but it requires your willingness to listen. Meditation, journaling, and moments of solitude can help you connect with this inner guidance, creating a space for clarity and inspiration to emerge. As you begin to align with your higher self, you'll notice a shift in how you approach your goals. Rather than pursuing objectives out of fear, competition, or the need for approval, you will choose goals that feel deeply meaningful and aligned with your inner truth. These goals will not be about impressing others or conforming to external standards, but about expressing your authentic self and fulfilling your unique purpose. Now, when your goals are in harmony with your higher self, the journey toward them becomes a source of joy and fulfillment, rather than struggle or frustration. Alignment with your higher self also requires a willingness to let go of what no longer serves you. This might mean releasing limiting beliefs, outdated habits, or relationships that drain your energy. These attachments often stem from fear or a sense of obligation, but they block you from stepping into your full potential. Trust that as you release what no longer aligns, you create space for new opportunities, connections, and experiences that resonate with your true essence. One of the most powerful ways to align with your higher self is to practice gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have, raising your vibration and strengthening your connection to your inner wisdom. When you approach life with a grateful heart, you open yourself to the flow of abundance and possibilities. Gratitude is a magnet for blessings, drawing more of what you desire into your life, while keeping you grounded in the present moment. Your higher self always operates from a place of love, not fear. It encourages you to see the best in yourself and others, to forgive, and to approach challenges with compassion and understanding. When you align with your higher self, you become more resilient in the face of adversity, seeing obstacles as opportunities for growth rather than setbacks. This perspective allows you to move forward with confidence, knowing that everything in your life is unfolding for your highest good. Alignment is not a one-time achievement, but an ongoing process. It requires daily commitment and conscious effort to stay connected to your higher self. Life's distractions, challenges, and external influences can pull you away, but each moment offers a chance to realign. By consistently choosing to listen to your inner guidance, you strengthen your connection and cultivate a sense of inner peace and purpose that cannot be shaken by external circumstances. Sign lessons of external promise, good, offer personal inspiration. When you live in alignment with your higher self, you radiate a sense of authenticity and confidence that inspires others. Your energy becomes magnetic, drawing people and opportunities that align with your purpose. You move through life with a sense of ease and flow, trusting that you are supported by a greater intelligence. This alignment is not about perfection, but about living in integrity with your true self, embracing both your strengths and imperfections with love and acceptance. This year, commit to aligning with your higher self. Let your actions be guided by your inner wisdom, your goals reflect your deepest desires, and your life be a testament to the power of living authentically. As you align with your higher self, you step into a life of greater meaning, fulfillment, and joy, becoming the highest expression of who you are meant to be. The law of assumption is a transformative principle that declares your reality is shaped by what you assume to be true. This law is not about wishful thinking or fleeting desires. It is about adopting a state of being where you fully believe in the reality of your goals and dreams. To assume something is to take it as already done, to embody the feeling of your desired outcome with unwavering certainty. When you live in this state of assumption, you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the future you wish to create, compelling it to manifest in your life. At its core, the law of assumption operates on the premise that your consciousness is the creator of your reality. Your beliefs, whether consciously chosen or unconsciously held, act as the blueprint for the experiences you attract. If you believe in scarcity, limitation, or failure, these assumptions will shape your circumstances. Conversely, if you believe in abundance, success, and joy, your life will mirror these assumptions. Now, the external world is merely a reflection of the internal state of your consciousness. Huh? The power of the law of assumption lies in its simplicity. It does not require effort, struggle, or complex techniques. It only asks that you embody the feeling of your desire as if it is already true. This feeling is the secret ingredient that activates the creative process. The universe responds to the emotional energy you emit, not the words you say or the actions you take. If you feel abundant, successful, and fulfilled, you naturally attract circumstances that align with these emotions. To practice the law of assumption, begin by clearly identifying your desire. What do you truly want to experience in your life? Once you have clarity, take a moment to imagine what it would feel like to already have it. Close your eyes and create a vivid mental picture of your desired reality. See yourself living in it, interacting with it, and enjoying it. The key is not merely to visualize, but to immerse yourself in the feeling of fulfillment. Let this feeling saturate your being as if the experience is already yours. It is important to remember that the law of assumption works regardless of whether your current circumstances support your vision. You do not need to see evidence in the physical world to assume your desire is real. In fact, the power of assumption lies in your ability to hold on to your vision even when external conditions seem contrary. Your job is not to figure out how your desire will manifest. It is simply to embody the feeling of already having it. The how is not your concern. It is the work of the unseen forces that respond to your inner state. One of the most common obstacles to mastering the law of assumption is doubt. Doubt arises when you look to the external world for validation instead of trusting your inner reality. This is where persistence comes into play. To effectively use the law of assumption, you must persist in your assumption, regardless of what you see or experience. Every time doubt creeps in, remind yourself that your inner state is the true reality, and the outer world will eventually conform. Another important aspect of the law of assumption is detachment. Detachment does not mean indifference or lack of care. It means releasing the need to control the outcome. When you are attached to a specific result, you create resistance and anxiety, which can block the manifestation process. Detachment allows you to trust in the natural flow of life, knowing that your assumption is already a reality, and that it will unfold in the perfect time and way. As you embody the law of assumption, you may notice subtle changes in your thoughts, behaviors, and interactions. These shifts are signs that your inner state is beginning to influence your outer reality. People, opportunities, and circumstances will align with your assumption, often in ways you could not have predicted. The process may not always be linear, but it is always reliable. The more you trust and persist, the more you will see your assumptions reflected in your life. This year, let the law of assumption be your guiding principle. Assume the feeling of your desires as already fulfilled, and trust in the creative power of your consciousness. Release the need to force or struggle, and instead allow your inner state to naturally attract the experiences you seek. Remember that your reality is not a matter of chance or circumstance. It is a reflection of who you believe yourself to be. Chante, assume the best, live in the feeling of your highest vision, and watch as your life transforms in extraordinary ways. Persistent inner discipline is the quiet yet powerful force that bridges the gap between desire and achievement. It is the ability to remain steadfast in your vision, your thoughts, and your actions, even when faced with challenges, distractions, or setbacks. This discipline is not about rigid self-control or suppressing your emotions. It is about a deep, unwavering commitment to your goals and the principles that guide you. It is the acknowledgement that the path to greatest requires consistency, focus, and inner strength. At its essence, persistent inner discipline begins with clarity. You must first know what you want and why you want it. Without a clear vision, discipline becomes aimless and your efforts lack direction. Once your goal is firmly rooted in your mind, Discipline acts as the driving force that keeps you aligned with it. It empowers you to resist the temptation to give up or veer off course when obstacles arise. Instead of being swayed by fleeting emotions or external circumstances, you remain anchored in your purpose. This discipline is cultivated through small daily actions. It is not the grand gestures or monumental efforts that create lasting change, but the consistent, intentional steps you take each day. Whether it is dedicating time to a new skill, practicing visualization, or maintaining a positive mindset, these habits compound over time, leading to extraordinary results. Discipline is the foundation upon which these habits are built, ensuring that you show up for yourself even when motivation wanes. One of the greatest challenges to persistent inner discipline is the allure of immediate gratification. The mind is naturally drawn to what is easy and pleasurable in the moment, often at the expense of long-term goals. Discipline requires you to rise above this impulse, to choose what aligns with your vision over what provides temporary comfort. This does not mean denying yourself joy or pleasure. Rather, it means being intentional about the choices you make, ensuring they serve your higher purpose. Inner discipline also involves mastering your thoughts. The mind is a powerful tool, but it can also be your greatest adversary if left unchecked. Negative thoughts, self-doubt, and fear can derail your progress if you allow them to take root. Discipline empowers you to recognize these thoughts without being controlled by them. It gives you the strength to replace them with affirmations of your potential and the vision of your desired future. For example, by consistently redirecting your focus, you train your mind to support your goals rather than hinder them. Resilience is a natural byproduct of persistent inner discipline. When you commit to your goals with discipline, you develop the capacity to endure setbacks and challenges with grace. You come to understand that obstacles are not signs of failure, but opportunities to grow stronger and more determined. Each time you overcome a challenge, your discipline is reinforced, and your confidence in this resilience allows you to persist in the face of adversity, knowing that success is not a matter of if, but when. Another critical aspect of discipline is self-accountability. Discipline requires you to take full responsibility for your actions, choices, and results. It eliminates the habit of blaming external factors for your circumstances, instead placing the power firmly in your hands. When you hold yourself accountable, you empower yourself to make the changes necessary to move forward. This accountability is not about self-criticism, but about owning your journey and recognizing that you are the creator of your reality. Persistence in discipline also means being patient with yourself. Growth and transformation take time, and progress is often slow and incremental. Discipline allows you to embrace the journey rather than fixate solely on the destination. It teaches you to celebrate small victories and to trust in the process, knowing that each step brings you closer to your ultimate goal. With patience and persistence, you build a solid foundation for lasting success. Discipline is not about perfection. There will be days when you falter, moments when you feel discouraged, and times when you question your ability to achieve your goals. What matters is not the occasional misstep, but your willingness to get back on track. Persistent inner discipline is the art of beginning again, of recommitting to your vision each day, regardless of the challenges you face. This year, let persistent inner discipline be your guiding force. Commit to your goals with unwavering dedication, take consistent action toward their fulfillment, and trust in your ability to overcome any obstacle. Remember that discipline is not a burden, but a gift, a tool that empowers you to create the life you desire. With persistence, focus, and inner strength, there is nothing you cannot achieve.